Hello everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today I want to show you how to make these really cute envelopes out of paper, and we're going to cut them from circles. So it's really simple, very easy to do. I didn't even decorate these, I just used the paper that I have, and so we're going to continue on and probably decorate these afterwards. So let me show you how to do this. It's super easy. So I'm going to take a piece of turmeric paper, and I'm going to see if this fits here. No. So we're going to make a small one. So I'm going to take a pencil, and I'm going to very lightly go around this so I can see where the circle is. Okay, now you can use a regular pair of scissors, larger, smaller, but for this one I'm just going to use these decorative pinking kind of shears that I got from the thrift store. So instead of cutting directly around the circle, I'm going to go just a little bit further away from it. I see I have a little jagged or a little cut there. Let's see what we can do with that. So I'm going around, and I'm following the very faint circle that I already cut out. And here we go. It is raining heavy here in Florida. They said 100% chance of rain, and it sure did. And I went out this morning with Baxter, and he did not want to stay outside, so we came back in. Okay, what am I going to do? I have this little rip here. Maybe I'll put that on the bottom. Okay, so if I fold this in. Okay, so what I usually do, I think I'm going to do it this way. I usually fold it in half just to find out where the half mark is. And then what I do is when I fold the two sides in, I try to go past where that indent is. I mean, you can get real mathematical here, but I'm not going to. You can figure out, okay, it's 6 inches, I'm going to go 3 in, and, you could do that. And of course, I'm going to have a hard time now. Okay, here we go. And then I just fold it down. So that's the first half. Then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to fold it up like this. Okay, and I'm not worried about this little tear right here. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I wonder if I should do this side, and then you don't see as much of, I'm going to erase this. I'm going to erase this pencil line, and then you won't see it. I don't think you're going to see it anyway. But here we go. Oh my God, the other day I went out to meet some friends, and I have one of those, what are they called? It's a fob that starts your car, but it's not a key, it's a keyless fob. So I get to the place that I'm going to, and I decide to do the valet parking. And I'm getting my stuff, I'm getting out of the car, and I can't find my fob. And I look at the guy, I go, I don't know where my fob is, I can't find it. And he's being really patient with me. He's like, okay, no problem. I said, let me look. I'm tapping my pants, I'm tapping my jacket, I'm like, looking inside my envelope, not my envelope, my wallet. I can't find it. And I'm like getting really nervous, and I look at him, I go, how did I get here? I started the car. I'm totally confused. I know I dropped off my garbage at the, we have like one of these dumpster areas where I live. So I'm like starting to get a little nervous, and he's like, okay, do you want, let me move your car out of the way. I go, okay. And then he says, do you want me to leave it running? And I'm thinking, okay, Pam's going to be here. I can always hitch a ride home from her if I can't find my key. But then it doesn't make any sense to me that I can't find my key. So he moves my car over because there's other cars coming in, and I'm really kind of panicking. And then all of a sudden, I realized I had it in my bra. And I turned to the kid and I go, you won't believe this. And he starts laughing. So I go find the other attendant and I said, I found my fob. You won't believe this. It's in my bra. He goes hysterical laughing. And so it was, you know. Anyway, I didn't even stay there long. I didn't even want to go out. I wound up, the music was really terrible. I said to one of my other friends, this is terrible. And he says, yeah, I feel like I'm going to go to sleep. So, needless to say, I left and did what I wanted to do, which was go home and just have a nice, peaceful night. Oh, I got this on Temu, and I bought a couple of things. So I got these numbers. I bought this washi tape, and I don't know if you watched any of my other videos, but I was saying that I bought some new markers, so I got these markers. And I have to say I got a really good deal. I don't really like Temu because of, you know, who they really are. I'm not going to get into it. It's a very controversial situation, and I will not participate in it. But anyway, I did do it. I got stuff much more reasonably priced, and so it is. So here we go. We fold. Let's go back to what I was doing because I do get distracted sometimes. Okay, so here we are. We folded it. We cut it out. We folded it. We kind of did the crease thing, not all the way down. We found our middle, but we overflapped it. And then you're going to turn the bottom up, right? And then you're going to keep on. You want to distress because, okay, am I making any sense? Okay, so then I'm going to open it up and I'm going to cut right there. And I'm going to cut right there. So then I'm going to, okay, so now I cut the two edge. I'm going to fold it up like this. And I'm going to fold it back like this. And now you have 3 pockets. So you have a pocket here, you have a pocket here, and you have a pocket here. And this is where you're going to put things that are like tickets, any little things that you want to write a note and remember, and you stick it in there, whatever you want. This is a small little 3-pocket envelope. And then what I'm going to do is jazz it up. I don't know what it is with me and green, but I am getting it out of my system. I wanted green nails. I got them. I don't like them, but here they are. Okay, let's go over this. Here we go. And here we go. And here we go. Yeah, so that was my exciting night, Friday night. I got talked into going, and I wound up going home. They were all going into another, all going to another town down here with music. And I just figured, you know what, they do that all the time. I'll go another time. Okay, where am I now? Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put glue on these 2 flapperoonies. And I'm going to fold it over like so. And then I'm going to do the same thing inside. You probably don't have to, but you know, just feel like doing it. And then I'm going to put glue here on the edges. And now I have my pocket envelope. So the next thing I want to do is utilize some of these stamps I got. So let's see. I love, for some reason, I don't know why. Let's use a different color. Let's get another color over here. I don't know why the number 57 comes up for me, so that's what I'm going to put here. 5, 7. Shows up all the time. 57, 57, wherever I go. Okay, then I'm going to do something interesting, and we're going to go like this. Yes. Okay, and that didn't come out really the way I wanted it to, so you know what we're going to do? I'm going to wipe this off on a piece of paper. You know, some people don't care, but you know me. You know me. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. We're going to press on the top because I didn't press on the top enough. And there we go. How cool is that? Just out of using papers. Okay, let's move this over. And let's see, what else can we do to this? We got these butterfly. Let's try to use it. Okay, this is the first time I'm opening this up, and where on earth is the end? I don't see it. I don't feel it. Oh, here it is. I feel it. Okay, I got the end. Okay, and I'm going to just going to rip it off like this. And I'm going to do that. It's just washi tape. And we're going to put one over here. And we're going to go up here. Look at that, just using washi tape. How cool is that? So that was out of a piece of turmeric paper that I dyed, some stamps, and that's going to go into a journal. So let's put that over here, and let's do another one. Okay, so I have this really pretty paper. I don't know. I think I'm going to use that side. So I'm going to take a plate and do the same thing again. What did I do with my, oh, it's right here. Here it is. You know, when you start crafting, as you all know, it's so easy to lose things that are right in front of you. Okay, so this time I'm going to use the straight scissors. So I'm going in, and I'm going to go close to line. You know, I watched someone who said don't turn your paper, but I find turning it works good for me. So you do you. If you feel that moving your scissors works better, you do that. I kind of like turning the paper. And now I can hardly see the line, but that might be good. Okay, here we go. Almost at the finish line. And boom, done. Okay, we're not going to get rid of this because this is good paper. So now the next thing, I want this side to show. So I got to find the middle. And this is using paper, which I love to do. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Okay, and then I'm going to fold it up. But now the bottom piece looks upside down. But you know what? It doesn't really look that bad. You almost can't tell what it is. But I like it. Very interesting. Okay, so now we got that. Now I'm going to use the back of my scissors. You could use a bone folder, which I have. I just have to go rummaging through it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I do have one. See? I told you. Okay, there it is. And then again, we're going to go back and open it up. Now you can flip it around if you choose to do this side and turn it up. That's another way of doing it. That might be nice also. So let's look at this after we cut it and see. I'm going to use the smaller scissors. Let's see how it comes out. So I'm just going to cut where it, you know, whoops, not in the camera. Where it folds in. Itchy nose means you're going to get into a fight. Nope, I'm not getting into a fight with anybody. Okay, I think it's an old, wise, which way do we like it? That's pretty cool too. So you can do it this way if you want that to show, or you can turn it around. Let's see how it looks on the other side. You can do it this way, bring it up, and do that. I kind of like that. I don't know, I just like it. So before I do anything, I'm going to distress, and I think I'm just going to use the O2 ink by Timu. Okay, here we go, going in, and I'm just going to You can actually see the girl's face bending down. I like that. Okay. Let's give it a little bit more character here. Turn it in. Bring it up. Let's see. We need to do this. That's going to show here. So we want these, the outer edges and the bottom. What did I say I needed? Oh, I need, wait a minute, where am I? Easily confused. Okay, we need this side. And we got that. So now we want the bottom. Now, if you forget to do this, if you forget to distress, don't worry about it, because what you could do is just take a piece of paper. Let's say you forgot, and you just slip a piece of paper there, and you just go over it like this, okay? Not a big deal. And then, you know, you just go in here, like this, and you get it. You get the idea? I'm sure you do. Okay, so we're going to close that up, and then we're going to go get... I'm using Fabri by Beacon, and it's wonderful to use. If you don't want to sew, it's great for fabric. It's wonderful for paper to paper, and fabric to paper, whatever. And it works wonderful. Okay, so let's go. It's like hot glue in a bottle. And then what I did, which I learned from Pam, is I transferred it from the original bottle. Let me see if I can find the original bottle. Here it is. So this is the original bottle. If you haven't seen already, it's by Beacon, Fabri, but the bottle itself is really thick and hard to squeeze out. So I learned from Pam to just put it into a Sugar Bell bottle. You can find these on Amazon. They're really inexpensive. And it's got a nice fine tip, and it's wonderful for crafting. So that's my definite approval and recommendation. Okay. You don't want to stand up? There you go. Okay, so look at how cute that is. Now, what else could we do? I got an idea. So if you haven't seen my previous videos cutting up paper, I cut these out of regular paper, book pages, and I turned them into paper flowers, and they're really cute. I love them. Okay, so we could take one of these. This is kind of white. Maybe we'll go like that. So we're going to take that paper flower, and we're just going to put it on the edge right there. Now, some of you might say, well, that's going to get in the way when I put my stuff. Well, then you don't have to put it there. But I am. I think it looks really cool. And there's plenty of room here, and I'm going to stick it right there to put things in. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so that's number 2. And then we're going to do, what are we going to do? We're going to do one more. So I have this page, this book page, and I am going to lose a lot of pictures on here, but that's okay. So that might be too big. You know what? We're going to make this a small one, and we're going to use, let's see how that comes out. Let's try to get the bird. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to try. You know what? The worst thing that happens is it doesn't work, and you scrap it. So here we go. I'm going in, and I'm going to use the fancy scissors. I think I paid 50. Yes, I did. I paid 50 cents for them. Here we go. Going in, and we're going to cut along. And cut along. It's great, a great way to utilize papers that you have. Okay. Here we go. And we got the bird. Okay, the next thing, we're going to erase this little line here. Get rid of it. Get it. Eraser wants to leave. You're not going anywhere. Eraser, you're staying right here. Right here with me. There we go. Yes, later's going to be a very interesting night. Going to a singles event and do some dancing. I'm actually the hostess. The hostess with the mostess. I hate it, to be honest with you. But all my friends are there, so I'm going in with a big smile on my face. Okay, because I got to make everybody happy. That's my job. People come in, they don't know. They look like deer in the headlight. Okay, so we're going to, I want the bird to show. We'll get his head. So we need to fold this like that. And of course, we're not going to get a lot of the bird. I mean, we'll see. Let's do this. I'm going to get a lot of paper, which I like. And I want it to look like that. So let me get this 1 second. Sometimes the lines here help me. I'm not telling you to do it. But let's move this out a little bit. Something like that. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to bring it up like that. And now I'm going to get, wait, we got to bring it down. We have to open it up and cut along here. And let's see, which way do we want to go? We see the little guy's beak. We turn this up and we see upside down letter writing, which is not a big deal. We can fix that. So do we want to do it that way? Do we want to do it that way, or do we want to turn it around this way? We're never going to see the bird this way at all, because he's going to get glued. Unless, actually, you could see the bird if you put him in with an altered paper clip. That can be done. So we're still upside down. Okay, so I think I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to see your little beak, you little devil. That's what I love about living in Florida. Oh my God, I love birds. I watch so many of them on Reels, and my girlfriend who lives in St. Pete tells me, oh, I never see birds. I see them all the time on my Reels. These parrots, they talk. One parrot was actually responding appropriately to the owner, saying, hello, Bubba. How are you, Bubba? And the guy says, I'm okay. What's the matter, Bubba? I'm tired. You tired, Bubba? Bubba, go take a nap. I was like in shock. And then there's this lady sitting behind the parrot in shock, laughing. It was so cute. I love them. I used to have an African gray, but I'll tell you the truth, it was too much. I was going back to school, working on my master's. I had 2 kids. As you know, I was a single parent. 2 dogs, 2 cats, a parrot, an African gray, and he used to talk. You know, at night we would cover him, and he would say, good night, Spoonie. And he was a good boy. But I found this woman... because I could not, I was so overwhelmed with school, papers, the kids, they were so little, that I found this woman through a friend of mine, and she had like, I don't know, 9 dogs, 10 cats. She had a separate house for all her birds, and she said that she would take him, which I know many of you will be angry with me at, but at the time I really honestly had to do the best thing for him. And she said to me, she goes, I will only take him if he likes it here. And if he does not like it here, you have to take him back. I said, that's a very understandable, good deal. So she took him, and I never saw him again. And I feel bad about it, but you know what? If you are thinking about getting a bird, you really need to think twice. It's a big responsibility. You have to keep them out of the cage. You can't leave them in the cage all the time. It's not fair to them. And they do mess. And they do like to chew. And they poop wherever they can. My dogs were I was the only one that was able to touch him. Everybody was afraid of him. I mean, he used to, I hate to tell you, this sounds disgusting, but he used to regurgitate. He used to grab food. That's what they do in the wild. They grab food and then they regurgitate to the one that they love. And that's what he did with me. But I was the only, I used to be able to hold him, you know, spin him around. You know, he would kiss me. He just absolutely loved me. But I just didn't have the time with my kids and school and everything. So he's living happily right now. And much happier than he was when I had him. Okay, what am I doing? I don't know. Okay, let me think about this. I had something on the back of this that I wanted to... Oh, here, look, I have birds. So what I'm going to do is rip out these cute little... How cute are they? They love each other. I think that's... awesome. Really nice. Okay, so what are we going to do here? We could take this. Will it fit in here? Let me see. Oh my goodness. I think it will. By golly, it will. So what I'm going to do is just rip out the top of this paper. You see, you can utilize your papers, and this is a great way to do it. And let's see. Do we need this to... How far down do we need this to go? We just need that. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to get my glue. Yeah, so unfortunately, that's what happened to Spoonie. Not unfortunately, what am I saying? It was a blessing for him. He used to get out of the cage, go running after I had 2 Dalmatians, and he used to go running after them. So when they saw, you know, he used to sit, I used to open the door, and he would sit at the edge of the door. And then one day he said, wait a minute, I don't need to sit here. I can get off. And he would climb all the way down, and the dogs would be sitting with their butt facing the back of him. And he went up to them one day, and he bit them right in the butt. And from that day on, they were like, they were pretty scared of him, which is kind of funny. Hey, you know what? We have more birds. Do we have more birds here? Let's check and see. What do we have? Okay, we got more birds. We have birds coming in. So here we go. More birds. We're going to decorate this with our paper because we enjoy our paper. And we're not going to be able to use all of this, of course. But we will use some of it. What's that, a leaf? Okay. Let's see how much can we use. And we don't have to worry. I mean, goodness, it's only paper. So now, maybe I can get this one. Let's see. Okay, I might lose your tail. Or maybe I'll just... Okay, your tail is gone. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Okay, we're going in here. And we have this. How cute. How cute is that? Okay, we're going in. And we're going to... My journals are so jam-packed. I have another journal that has nothing in it, and I'm thinking about selling it with nothing, and then also adding a paper pack to it. Let me know if that's something you think anybody here... The journal is finished, but it's not complete inside. It's blank. So it's an opportunity for anyone that's interested to, you know, I would sell it with paper pack, which has over 80 pieces of paper, and then you could do whatever you want. Or I could decorate it and sell it myself. How cute is that? Now, we can also, should we do the, no, let's do it with this one. Let's go back to this one. And I have all this stickles, which I really love. Stickles are a lot of fun. So let's just play with the stickles. And we're going to put some dots around here. I'm going to go up here. You know what happens a lot of times? I do videos, I get nervous. I'm like, oh God, what am I going to do? And then when I hang up, I'm like crafting away. I'm enhancing. Let's just do a couple up here. Okay, we'll get a couple here. And you know, this takes a little bit of time to dry. So you have to be careful after you do this, but how cute is that? Okay, we're going to go here, and then they can see where the other pocket is. Now, understand, I can't show you how to do this or how many pockets are here because it's too, oh my God, how adorable is that? Made out of turmeric paper, some stamps, washi tape, and some stickles. So since I'm doing that, there you go. Be nice. Be good. Sit there. Okay, maybe we'll do some stickles here. But here I might do black. I could do black. I could do yellow. Or I could do green, but green, nope, too much. Or I could do this sparkling. I hardly ever use the sparkle. So I think I'm going to use the black. And it looks like we're going to be coming close to the end. Okay, so let's wrap this up. I think I gave you the idea. Okay, so we're going to go one. One of these is almost empty, so that I might have gotten the one that's almost empty. So we won't use that one. Where's the other one? Here it is. Let's try this one. Okay, here we go. So, 1, 2, come on. Oh, this is the one that I jammed up. Darn. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, so I used a paper clip and I unclogged it, but you didn't need to see me do that. Now it's coming out fast. But this adds a little bit more character, and it lets the recipient see where the pockets are. And just made out of paper. Paper from books. Let's go up here. I'm going to go here and here. Just a little bit. Looks like rivets. Really cute. Okay, so that's how you make your pockets. So that's how you make your 3-pocket. Okay, so I should show you. Okay, so let me show you. Here's a piece of paper. So you can put something in here. You can go, that's 2. This is 2. And then this is 3. Okay, this is a little bit too thick for the third one. And I'm trying to get it in there. Okay, see, 3. And are we stuck here? Oh yeah, because you know why we got stuck? I'll take this apart. But anyway, you got 3 here. The glue from the duck stuck, but I'll fix it. Okay, so that's our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you find any inspiration from my channel, please like and subscribe because I make numerous videos every week. And I do jelly printing, I do watercolor, vintage papers. What else do I do? A lot. Okay, make journals, art journals, doodling, all kinds of stuff. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm really super grateful for all of you that follow me on this channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.